At the end of the day, at least get jacked. At least start building your physique. It is your ultimate stat. It is your passport to wherever you want to go in life. Literally. Because at the end of the day, people can cope and say it's not about how you look, it's about how you think. But humans look at you before they talk to you. They look at what you're wearing, they look at how you look, and they subconsciously already put you in a category based on how you present yourself. Fat slob, can't trust him, can't trust him. He's all right, he's cool, he has money, so let me go.
All right, so in this video, we're exploring one of the hottest trending questions that's been out there. Does getting jacked give you celebrity status? I know this has been an ongoing debate for most people out there, right? Whether you're in the gym now, whether you're just starting out, whether maybe you don't even work out. To hell, you hate the gym, you hate eating clean, you hate the diet, you know, the workout, you hate everything about it. But I'm sure there's been a point in your life where you've wondered, does getting jacked give you celebrity status? Anyways, we're here to uncover this all. Without further ado, click the like button, subscribe, and let's
try to explain this in an adequate way for you. Look, I want you to understand how crazy this is. Like, getting jacked, getting swole, building muscle, however you want to say it. Everyone says it differently, but it literally turns you into a celebrity. It's hard for me to explain, but I've experienced this in real time, so I'll try to explain this in an adequate way for you. But it's like when you walk into a restaurant, right? You're walking in, your clothes are fitted, your shirt's hugging your bicep, your chest is filling out the shirt. People look at you. People want to know, who is this person? What do they do? Why? What is this? You have like this celebrity-like aura when you walk into a place.
That is true, right? If you guys work out, you know, you get jacked, swole, or you get lean, whatever outfit you wear, it will complement your physique. So which means if you go out, yeah, people are gonna notice there's something about you because you're not regular. Your clothes are hugging tightly against your muscle. That shows that you do physical exercises, right? You do work out. So for most people out there, they will gravitate towards you. There'll be an aura around you. You know, they will ask you, how'd you get that big? They will want to get to know you. They will want to get to know your diet. I don't know how many times I've gone and asked what my diet was or my training or anything like that, right? And that's just basically just looking regular, like lifting weight, building a little bit muscle here and there, and whatever outfit I wear. Like if I go out, guarantee you I do get those questions. You know, how much do you bench? Or how much can you curl? Things like that. How much you squat? You know what I'm saying? You get people like that. But I just want to reiterate these, that there's a fine line, right? A lot of people seem to think that the bigger you are, the more, you know, people are going to be gravitating towards you. But that's not the case. In most cases, it's usually dudes. You know, the bigger you are, like if you're taking the drugs and you look like the Hulk, only dudes are going to be the ones who are so obsessed with you, right? But if you just go to the gym and you still stay natural and you just achieve a little bit nice physique, like a nice build, it doesn't even have to be extreme. That's all you need. You know, you don't need that bodybuilder, big fridge looking look, you know, because that kind of look is what attracts the men. But if you want like the women and all that, just staying lean, right, and being like tapered, having wide shoulders, small waist, abdominals, and wearing a nice fit alone, that will get you the attention that you want.
And it's because you have something that most people don't. You have a physique that most people have not attained, and they've either not attained it because they're unaware that they need to, and they're complacent, so they're good, they don't know that they need to, or that they're just lazy and they just don't have the effort to be able to put into it. So you have something that so many people desire, and especially if you do it naturally, because one thing I will say, if you're taking, you know, steroids, if you're taking anything like that, you're not going to look natural. People are going to know, and people who are already in the fitness world will know.
Guys, all I gotta say is this natural part he just mentions, right? Whether you're taking compounds or not, it's only impressive towards the people that are not in that world, right? Like regular people, we're talking about people who are not even in the gyms, who don't even work out, right? If you tell them that you achieve that look naturally, they're the ones who get more impressed, especially if you have like good muscular definition, you're lean, and maybe you have like nice muscle belly. Then these are the people who will be like really inspired by you. But I feel like the people who go to the gym, they're more attracted to that steroid look. Like if you say you're natural and you go to the gym and you tell somebody you've been training 10 years and you have that natural look, the people in the gyms are not going to be as impressed as the people that aren't in the gyms. You know what I'm saying, right? Like the people in the gyms, I feel like, especially nowadays with the way fitness industry is going, they glorify the drugs, right? They glorify all this gear, right? That's what they always want, right? It's the one thing where they are looking up to the people that are juicing, are taking all these compounds. They want to achieve that unnatural look. They want to achieve like that Roblox character looking look, you know what I mean? That mass monster, that roided look. These are the kind of people that are glorifying it and looking up to it, right? But the regular people, regular human beings who don't really work out, who just work out for health reasons, whatever, these are the guys who will be more infatuated with your physique once they find out that it was built naturally, right? Because they don't know anything about the roids and all this and that. And I think you have to know your audience. If you're gonna go to places like, I don't know, Gymshark headquarters or Alpha Land or whatever, places where a lot of people are juicing, your physique ain't gonna be top notch. You ain't gonna be looked upon as a celebrity, no matter how natural you are, just because everybody around you is juicing, they're enhanced, right? But if you're like in an area where like it's nobody works out, there's no gyms there, but you're fit and you've achieved it naturally and you're not as big but you look in shape, it's as impressive,
right? And people are starting to get more educated about it so they can see certain telltale signs. But if you're natural and you've really trained, like I've trained for 10 years, haven't taken anything, and now my physique is what it is now, anywhere that I go, literally, it's people looking at me, people coming up to me, people ask me, hey, what's your Instagram? Oh, bro, you inspire me, you this, you that. You're getting so much attention. And again, it's not about having attention just for the sake of vanity, but it's for the sake of inspiration. Like my whole life perspective is how many people can I inspire during my time on planet Earth? And I believe that that's what most of you want. You want to be able to inspire people by your action.
yeah. So definitely being fit, going to the gym, working out, you know, looking jacked, swole, whatever you call it. When you go out in public, people will respect that for the most part because they know it takes a lot of work to achieve that. Normal human beings don't look like that. They're not just born out of their mother's womb looking all jacked, you know, with big biceps, triceps, and big ass chest. No, they don't look like that. They have to put in some kind of work to achieve that. Now, I want to say it's more impressive towards the non-gym goers. If you are like surrounded, for example, around people that do the same thing you do, people that work out, it's not as impressive unless you do some drugs, you know, unless you look like the Hulk. These kind of people in your gym are the ones who are going to be so impressed. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you guys understood that. Let me just spin it around for a bit. So getting jacked will give you the celebrity status amongst regular people. You know what that means, right? Like if you're living in a town where nobody goes to the gym and you're the only one, right? You're one amongst a bunch, right, that don't work out, but you're the only one who's been hitting them weight. Yeah, you stand out. No matter if you're short, you're tall, whatever, you will stand out regardless because of your build. But if you're in an environment where you're surrounded by regular people that have the same physique as you, it's not as impressive amongst them because they have the same thing as you. You know, it's the rarity of it. You look at a Lamborghini, like a Lamborghini in the hood, you know, it will get a lot of attention. But if you have like a Lamborghini in Miami, in Dubai, you know, it doesn't get as much attention because everybody has that same thing, right? So that's the same thing with the gym lifestyle, right? So if you're fit and you go to places where nobody really works out and you're the only jack person walking on the road and everybody's skinny and all that, you will stand out for sure. But if you go into other like area where you're surrounded by people who are deeply into fitness and there's all kinds of people who are jacked as well, you won't stand out. You'll be amongst the herd, you know, so you won't be that center of attention. So it all depends on your geographical location, right? It's the same thing as if you're tall, right? If you're tall and you're surrounded by short people, you'll stand out. But if you're tall surrounded by tall people, it doesn't make a difference. You know, you don't stand out. Nothing makes you special. You're just like the rest, right? So that's what my 2 cents is.
And the easiest way to inspire people, the easiest way to capture attention, which can also lead to opportunities, right? Because, and Matt, I know a lot, you watching this right now, you could walk into a room right now and nobody would notice that you walked in. And that's one of the saddest experiences that honestly I've felt. when I was super skinny, when I was super scrawny, I'd walk into a room, people not looking at me for what? I have nothing that someone else does not have, right? I don't have something that someone can aspire to have. So by having an elite level physique, by having a jacked, swole physique, you as a man now stand out from the sea of men, at least in America, that are not actually dealing with their health. They're not dealing with, how their body looks. And it's not just your body, especially when you're doing it in a healthy way. When you're building muscle, when you're eating clean, when you're in the gym, you're sweating, your skin glows.
Yeah, for the most part, what he's saying is facts, man. Getting compliments from people that notice your hard work and your physiques out there is going to also motivate you to keep going. Knowing that you are inspiring other people to follow your footsteps, other people to follow that healthy lifestyle is also going to make you feel good about yourself, right? So it's not only about getting compliments here and there, it's just about also inspiring people to change their life, right? So that's the whole goal, at least it should be for every man. But I do agree, you will get attention, and the one thing is you're going to get a positive and a negative response. You're going to have the people that are the haters who are going to criticize you. They're going to say you're not as big yet, you're not as in shape yet, you got to be lifting more, or they're going to criticize how many years you've been working out, and they're going to bash you and be like, that's the only physique you've achieved in the last 10, 20 years. Meanwhile, they look like a donut, and then you're going to have other people on the other side who are going to, notice your hard work and give you genuine compliments and tell you how much you've inspired them and how much they look up to you, and they'll ask you for tips and advice and all this and that, right? Which is a good part. So I think you will get some kind of attention, both the good and the bad.
Your whole face changes. You get a lean face. All that fat right there go away. So you get to a point where everything just works for you. Women come up to you. Man, you right now that's watching this video, you may not get approached by women. I guarantee if you get in shape right now and you lose all that fat there, or you start getting some structure and you start filling out those black shirts, those basic shirts, you will start getting approached. It's crazy. You live a different experience than most men by just being in shape. Now, what I will caveat, because a lot of haters will get in the comments and say, well, you can get jacked, but that you have to have game, you have to have confidence. Yes, you have to have confidence, you have to have social skills. But I promise you, it is a lot easier to have social skills when you know you look good.
I do agree. I gotta say as well, being in shape is gonna increase your confidence level. So if you're somebody out there who's suffering from confidence issues and low self-esteem, going to the gym and building yourself up, matter of fact, can change your perspective, right? It can make you feel better about yourself. You can love yourself more, and you can carry yourself with that essence. You'll be glowing whenever you're walking, and that's all due to the gym. That's all due to getting jacked, right? Another thing here is what you gotta realize is some people, they go to the gym, they look great, they built this physique, they look remarkable, but they're not really happy within, and that's due to their own issues, right? Because as I always say, the gym is not the place where it's going to cure your problems, right? It's going to help you, it's going to fix you to look better, and it's going to actually be like kind of like a counselor, kind of like a meditation area to be. But if you have some deeper issues going on within, you have to address that first. Don't expect the gym to fix it, because you're just going to build this outer shell, this body, but inside is still going to be you. So if you're insecure about certain things about yourself, just because you get jacked does not mean those insecurities go away. If you're insecure about your body and if you put on muscle, then that might go away. But if you have other problems within, right? For example, like you're shy, you can't really talk to people, you're a little bit awkward and all this and that, that ain't gonna fix itself by going to the gym, you know what I mean? But all I gotta say is, like, maybe if you're walking, you're the type of guy that walks with no confidence, maybe you're looking at the ground, your shoulders are down, because you're skinny as well, and you feel like really small. When you do get jacked and you get lean, it can help you fix your body language, right? You'll be walking with your chin up, you'll be confident on how you carry yourself, and that's gonna change on how people perceive you too, right? So yeah, getting jacked will give you that kind of status or that celebrity like glow, but you also got to realize that it does come with its own side effects as well.
When you're somebody that people want to look at, right? When a celebrity walks into a restaurant, everyone looks at that celebrity, and they want to get to know that person. They want to know, who is this person? Oh, this person's here. I want to go talk to this person. They gravitate towards that person. There's a celebrity aura. When you're jacked, when you're swole, when you got muscle, when you walk into a place, especially if you're well dressed and everything's tailored up and everything just fits you so nice, everyone comes up to you. Everybody wants to talk to you. Everybody wants to know who you are. And it's a cheat code, even in business. I know a lot of y'all that are in this right now, you want to be able to go have a successful business. You want to be able to sell more. You want to be able to make more money. Getting jacked will make you more money. It's a fact. And it's because you look a certain way so people trust you, right? People want to do business with you. You have to understand there's an interesting phenomenon where very wealthy people will have these almost jock-like or athlete-type younger people around them. So if you're young right now, the easiest shortcut to getting into wealthy circles is getting as ripped and as jacked as possible. Because at the end of the day, those same people with money, you can't compete with them. You can't compete with them on the money side. You can't compete with them on the success side of things, right? But you can compete with them on how they look, because a lot of them don't look good. A lot of them don't even have time to look good. So while you have the time to build the foundation, they didn't have time to build the foundation. Build that up so that you can get into the network, because that'll accelerate your level of success faster by being around wealthy people. And if you start noticing, wealthy people always have those certain guys, whether they're professional athletes or they're people who just look extremely aesthetically nice, that they want around them because it elevates their status. Being jacked, being swole, having muscle elevates status. It is a status symbol. That is what most of you don't understand. That's why you're not taking it serious. And that's why I'm here telling you this will literally change your life if you get in shape.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with physical products.
Male or female, but I'm talking to men right now. This will literally change your dating life. It will change your business life. It'll change your love life. It'll change everything. Like, literally everything. You'll start to get way more opportunities thrown your way. People will want to include you in a lot more things. When you're at the gym, people will want to talk to you. People want to ask you for advice. You're going to start to feel useful, right? You're going to start to feel seen. The problem with a lot of men these days, they're not feeling seen. How do you feel seen? Get in shape. And I know a lot of people will be like, well, if everybody gets in shape.
Yeah, man. So yeah, getting in shape will give you the attention you want, right? You will get whatever you want, whatever you seek, man. I always say it's like a rabbit hole. You fall into it, you will get whatever you're looking for, right? If you're looking for the women, you're looking for the attention, you're looking for compliments, whatever you're looking for, you will get it. But at the same time, you gotta realize that it too comes with its own risks. Another thing is, for example, you're gonna be so heavily invested on how you look 24/7. By this I mean you're gonna be having body dysmorphia. You miss the gym a couple of days, a week, whatever, you're gonna be feeling some type of way. You're gonna be feeling like you got small. You know, you cheat on your diet or whatever, you're gonna be feeling some type of way too. And another thing here is you won't be able to enjoy certain type of foods, right? That comes with it. Right, you're gonna have to be giving up on certain food. If you like pizza, you like those greasy ass food, this might not be for you, because you're gonna have to eat clean and a certain way to look that kind of way. You think the guys that look like shredded and have abs and muscles popping, you think these guys are eating tacos and they're eating hamburgers and all, poutines, whatever? You think they're eating all that? No, man. You guys are in shape because everything around their life is made to fit into their fitness lifestyle, right? It's not just a going to the gym kind of thing. You also have to do work outside of the gym, right? Eating healthy, meal preps, do your research, your recovery, sleeping, all of that. But at the end of the day, the rewards are great. Yeah, you'll be noticed going out, get attention, get whatever you want. But at the same time, you also get haters. Haters will be hating on you. They'll all flex on you, especially guys out there who don't believe in the gym. They'll be like, I have more money than you, blah, blah, blah. Money's more than muscles. Muscles won't pay for nothing. Girls like money, and then, what I'm saying? They'll put all this bullshit in your head. But at the end, I want you to, if you're gonna do this, do not do it because you want to be a celebrity. Do it for yourself, right? Do it for you in personal. Whether you get the attention or not, whether you get the girls or not through it, you're doing it for yourself. Because there's a difference between the people that go to the gym for 2 months and they quit, and the ones that have been in it for 10 years. It's more impressive if you tell a person you've been at it for 10 years, because it takes a special kind of mindset to stick to something as excruciating, painful as the gym for 10 plus years. And let me tell you this, the motivation is not women, the motivation is not compliments, it goes way further beyond that, right? Like the initial stages of going to the gym and changing up your body, maybe you do it for women, maybe you do it for attention, maybe you do it for ego boost, but over time it becomes bigger than that. It's not just for them, you know, it's for you, because gyms always will make you find yourself.
The reality is everyone's not going to get in shape. Only 1% of you that's watching this video right now are actually going to go out there and get in the best shape of your life. And you're going to see exactly what I'm seeing for myself. You're going to experience exactly what I'm experiencing, right? Obviously, I have other features that could give me an advantage, but the base level of getting in shape has already provided me with significant advantage in life. It's pulled me into rooms with billionaires. Man, imagine walking and brushing shoulders with a billionaire, and they stop you and they touch you and they're like, how can I look like this? And that's an instant, like, networking 101. There always needs to be an icebreaker. Somebody needs to break the ice. Preferably, it should be the person that you want to talk to, not you. But if it's you, you can still do it. Imagine somebody with a $1 billion net worth stopping you and asking you a question, wanting information from you, someone who has not even a fraction of the amount of money, the success, none of that. But the fact that you're in shape, you have something that person does not have. They want, but here's the thing. You might say, well, that billionaire could go ahead and go train and look the same way. You have to understand, certain people are wired in different ways. There are people who they're wired to be very successful in their physical state as well as their financial state. Those are ultimate outliers in life, right? That's where I strive to be. I am an outlier in the financial realm and the physical realm and the mental world. So all three. That's the gold pill. Drop that, the gold pill. But at the end of the day, you will have people who are categorized on each side. You'll have the super crazy bodybuilders or fitness freaks that they're only good at the fitness side. You'll have, you know, really good business people, financial executives, people who are really good with money, know how to make money, and they'll overcompensate on that side. They won't look at the other side. You'll have two polar opposites. And it's not until you can bring both together, or you can take one aspect and bring it to the other, that's when you become a complete person. So you see this divide, and as you being somebody, and I'm sure you don't have $1 billion, I'm sure you want to start increasing how much money you make. Get in shape. That's the ticket. That's the membership access to elite status places, getting pulled into things, getting attention on the internet. Why do you think you watched this video right now? You clicked on it because you saw how I looked and you were like, what does this person have to say? Now, I could just look good and just stand here and just feed you nonsense, or I can also develop my mind. That's another thing. As you're getting in shape, develop your mind. Develop how you speak. Talk to random cashiers. I'm giving you holistic game, but at the baseline, look good, right? Physically. Make sure that you look good. And for people who think that, oh, I don't want to train too much because I'm going to look like a bodybuilder, you won't. You will not look like a professional level bodybuilder by training as hard as you can. They take performance enhancing drugs. That's very different. If you go natural, there is no way you're going to look gross by lifting as much as possible, by exerting as much energy in the gym as possible. You will not. It's literally impossible. I've trained twice a day for a long time. I've been training for 10 years consistently. And look how I look now. I don't look gross. I look like a regular person who's just jacked.
So to answer this question, 100%, getting jacked will give you celebrity status. It will give you that aura, that confidence to carry yourself, right? But just know what you're getting into, right? Don't just do it for the compliments, for, you know, the girls and for the attention. Know if it's for you or not. If it's not for you, step out. Don't do it. Don't even step in the gym. Forget it. But if you're serious about it, then get started. It's not too late. Easy.